conference matchup here live
Yeah, I'm
from the
tweeting it
Target
already.
Center
I
in
think you can just click my name though and watch
Great
it like
to have
that.
you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Now let's check
That shit
out
in
our
there, boy.
starters for the Los Angeles
Fuck
Lakers.
out of here, son.
Kobe and Randall, the
I got a
forward
winner
duo.
too.
Russell is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Hibbert in the center position.
Oh, this shit looks
And one feels bad for the way Julius Randle's career started. I was there that night. First game of the season, 7th pick out of Kentucky in the
I got the quality on regular
2014
just so my
draft.
PlayStation
Suited
doesn't
up
lag too much.
for one game, broke his right leg. 14 minutes in,
Oh, yeah, it's starting to
and the
look
guy
better
that
now.
comforted him the most, I recall very vividly, Kobe Bryant stayed with him the entire time when he was really in shock on the floor.
And he was, and unfortunately, for so many reasons. For one, he's been progressing in the summer league, and the Lakers obviously had high hopes for him. And when he went down, that was the start of the rest of the ship kind of going down with him.
Russell kicks to Hibbert. And going by Jay. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played.
What are you doing? That wasn't me.
And the foul is called.
That wasn't me.
Intentionally grabbed him there for some
That's
reason.
that simulation bullshit
Kevin,
for
all I
fucking
can
sub, I
think
think.
of
I don't know.
is
Fuck
that
that
he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's Levine. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. On defense, Minnesota. Here's Huertas. Rubio with the rebound.
What are you talking about?
That's the kind of D.
No, that was one shot.
When he's got the ball near the hoop, they were all over him.
Damn, man, y'all getting a 12-minute game?
And Towns gets it to go.
NBA.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Bryant drives in. Huertas.
I tried to step up one time. This nigga didn't step up.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Rubio dishes to Towns. To the wing right side. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Wiggins. Can't get it to go. And the Lakers take it the other way. Here's Clarkson. It's deflected. Los Angeles with another miss. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Levine. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know,
What you mean?
aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the
Get out of here with
size
that shit,
equation.
son. Shut the fuck up.
You gotta really like tap it for real. You know what I'm saying?
Lakers passing it around. Randall kicks to Bryant. And the rejection by Chang. Here's Minnesota. They've got an 8-0 run. Pass to Towns.
Get the big weak ass.
Down in the low post. It goes. Towns has got 6.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end,
Are you
watch out.
serious? I can't make shit now.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And there's the feed to Levine. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And a lot of teams are looking for coaches that embrace analytics and look at data-driven approaches. Coach Scott is not one of those guys. He's an old-school coach who goes with his own perception. And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, Greg.
What the fuck?
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
They are really struggling with fouls, Kevin. It's still early, but one more foul, and they're over the limit.
Shooting for Minnesota. And former coach of the year, Byron Scott, now with the Lakers. And as you said, Greg, he's not an analytics guy. And Clark, I think he's a guy that the eye test for him is huge.
Yeah, he feels a lot. Terrific communicator and storyteller. Great experience as a player and as a champion. And I think that all is evident in his coaching style.
Minnesota making a switch here. Pekovic is checked in. Randall passes to Huertas. He kicks to Hibbert to stop the run. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Yeah, Hibbert can shoot.
I like the way they're working the ball inside, because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
He was in the paint, bro.
Get that shit out of here, boy.
Drives in. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. Here's
But
Levine.
he tried to cock it back. I don't know why he didn't just go up and the ball.
Higgins outside. Lets it go with a three. Lakers trailed by 5. Here's Kobe. Here's Randall.
Man, I can't make shit with
Kobe.
Kobe.
On the boards, they pick up the second chance points.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
You gotta learn how to shoot, Kobe.
I know.
Rubio with it.
No
that's actually who I play with, the Lakers.
To change.
I put the most games online with the
And a
Lakers.
wide open look here for Wiggins.
Nothing dropping for him, so I think in the best interest of his team, he may need to think about not shooting right now.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Rubio dishes to Pekovic. Huertas passes to Hibbert. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev,
come on, Kobe.
Like his
take that shit, boy.
And Minnesota has possession. A three-point attempt by Kobe Bryant. And here we go.
Finally, Kobe. Makes a shot.
That one goes. Count it. And
so what? Don't hate, bitch. All your points have been legit, you little bitch ass nigga.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
So another factor of their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Yes, I did. Get out of here.
Some changes for the Lakers. Nance comes in for Roy.
Now we're playing Hall of Fame.
And it's Williams in for Clarkson.
Oh, whoa.
Here's Levine.
I fucked up.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. Here's Huertas. Offensive rebound.
Oh, rebound.
Here's Randall.
Y'all playing on default or simulation?
This food put it on simulation. I usually just
that's why.
Possession.
That's why it's hard as to play on simulation.
For the Lakers.
Just trying to get a break in the action to clear some
I used to play on default. I didn't. This is my first time playing on this.
Quick breather.
Yeah, they needed the timeout here. Anything to try to get them to forget about the missed shots and get themselves back on track.
Garnett on the bench.
So timeout called here. The first for Los Angeles.
You know that nigga's on the bench.
We're just a completely different team after Kobe's injury. Not so much in results, but just in how they played on the floor. They actually fared better without Kobe than most thought they would.
Minnesota making some changes. Garnett comes in for Towns. And Shabazz Muhammad subbed in for Andrew Wiggins. Now here's Williams. Nance, right side. Shot clock at 6. And again, the Lakers.
Open shot, nothing.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Now the pass to Huertas. Looking for Bass. He gets it there. And that one's good.
Get out of me, boy.
Nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been
That's
the
that
key
weak ass
there.
defense, boy.
Point blank looks time and time again.
Now here's Rubio. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Yeah, all right, man. Hit me over y'all done.
Here's the screen. And Muhammad kicks to Pekovic. They need this one. And that's 2 points on the way. Lakers leading by 3. Williams dishes to Nance. Excellent D there from Garnett.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
It's stolen by Nance. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Bryant. Williams has got his first bucket in this one. And Rubio kicks to Pekovic. And he uses the glass on the way.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
And one.
Here we go. And finished off by Bass.
Kobe was the brilliant
ugly
assist
free
that time. And, you know, for Brandon Bass, such a big asset to Boston last year, and they're pushed to make the playoffs.
Okay.
Several key veterans. His toughness, his strong mid-range game, that all helped.
There's his passes to Williams. Got a nice one there.
God, stop fucking around. All right, I gotta stop fucking around. I'm gonna wait till I get an open one right now. Your shit was easy, nigga. That's
according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution. Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Defense, boy.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
I was gonna do it right there, but I changed my mind.
And going back to Brandon Bass, he was Boston's only enforcer down low once Sullinger went out with the broken foot. At that point, Greg, no one thought the Celtics would make the playoffs, but Bass helped push them in.
And last season, one of the most meaningful in Bass's career in terms of his contributions really counting toward the bottom line. A lifetime role player.
How did you,
The
nigga?
outcomes of many games last year were swayed by how well he performed.
And it goes out of bounds. That one
Watch
off
this one.
Rubio.
Watch this one, Indy. Watch this one.
And you could tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough to hand on it and
Got him.
knock it out of play.
The Lakers have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line.
I better make this one, though. Come on. There we go. There we go, big boy.
Timberwolves trail by 6.
Almost fucking took it away from me, boy.
And Muhammad has it in the corner.
Wide open three.
And that one comes up a bit short.
That would have been lucky had it fallen for shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it, are you kidding me?
Ball's knocked loose. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Back to Kobe. Shot clock at 6. Rubio against Williams. Rubio dishes to Garnett. It's
Defense,
by
boy.
Los Angeles.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Fucking Kobe.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Oh, backcourt? Can I get a... What? That was 8 seconds.
Now
Get
here's
the fuck out of
Muhammad.
here. Wide open.
Following the miss by Kobe Bryant. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Williams is running. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback. And the Lakers lead by 8.
I haven't tried. I've only shot like twice
inside
out the paint.
and go strong. to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now here's
Swattish. Yeah, touch that ball. I swear.
That time as it falls.
All right, you want some paint shots? Oh, whoa.
Just got 6.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter. At least at the offense.
I was going to take advantage of whatever's going on right now. Take my paint shots when I need to, boy. Oh, look.
Here's Huertas. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead.
That shit out of here. Bucket.
For Minnesota, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very
big guys
comfortable
always got the
hitting about 78% of their free throws.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for them. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
And so Begovic nails both of them.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
7 seconds.
Oh, I almost did it to you, dog. I almost did it to you, idiot.
Up in time.
I counted? No, I didn't count.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Lakers.
It buzzed on when you passed. Yeah, I should have got that. I should have got that with Kobe, though.
And
that
the
would be
first
nice.
quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway.
That was all me, boy.
From the Lakers in this one.
It's been about the pace. You can see they're
About
going to
making
try
plays.
to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Minnesota.
Be on this nigga. Put the D on this bitch ass nigga.
Andrew Wiggins is out there with Jones. Then there's Shabazz Muhammad. And it's Jang in at the 5 spot.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Trying to be
Yeah, good
fancy
job
and shit.
to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
At the line for 2. The first free throw is good.
Could it have been any other way? I mean, last season, KG returning to the Wolves. I mean, the entire city was buzzing for his return.
Well, Kevin Garnett was once the star here and now is acting as the mentor for all these young Timberwolves players. He won't let them slack even for a moment on or off the floor.
You know, it's that competitive fire that made KG so great, Kevin, and Minnesota made a savvy move, I think, to get him into the locker room and back on the squad.
Clarkson kicks to Russell. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
Jones kicks to Muhammad. They set the pick. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to just 6 points.
Gotta be more patient.
From Garnett.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
And then Hibbert with the dunk.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim. You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times. Yeah, easy call.
You don't like it.
All the way over here where we are.
For Los Angeles, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. And both free throws good for Clarkson.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
Man, and it's really served them well. Seeking out the contact you mentioned and putting pressure on the defense. You can't.
I don't need to. I don't need to yet. Here's a jumper for your
Well,
hit.
he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
All right, I'm gonna 3-ball you right here. Ready?
And Gordy Jang is going to pick up the foul.
Stop preaching, nigga.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
Whoa, what the?
I tell you what, he'll get some of those hustle points if he keeps boxing out like that.
Jones, no one around him. No good on the triple. Kicks to Randall. Garnett again. Snaps.
That shit was a weak ass looking.
Ahead.
Oh.
A huge slam, the perfect end of a fast break.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And he better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
Jones the best to Muhammad. Wiggins outside. Wiggins drawing the double team. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen by Clarkson. Now the Lakers on the break. And stolen by Wiggins. Fast break, Minnesota. Muhammad with the ball. They get it back. And Zhang kicks to Wiggins. Gets the front of the rim and out.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals made so far in this game.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Nice.
In last season, the Wolves had the hardest strength of schedule in the entire league. Might have worked out for them in the end, as come lottery time, those extra losses do tend to help.
And he slams it one-handed.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Russell with the bucket. Well, Greg, it would work out for Minnesota with all those losses. They got the lucky bounce, Clark, and the #1 pick in the draft.
And you know, it's the first time in a long time that the worst team in the league actually got the top pick in the draft, allowed Minnesota to add another great young big to complement Rookie of the Year, Andrew Wiggins.
Here's Garnett. And they double up Garnett. To the middle. Muhammad grabs the board. Muhammad's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. It's tipped. And it's the Lakers on the break. Whoa!
Woo. Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
And he gets the bucket.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Now here's Garnett. He's got 6. The dish out to Jay.
Yeah, shit out of here, boy.
And with the block. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Better stick in jump shots, boy.
Ricky Rubio checked in for Jones. And the Lakers making a change here. Six on the shot clock. And Rubio kicks to Muhammad. Garnett dishes to Zhang.
Yeah.
And that one's good.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
That is good.
and really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Muhammad, the pass to Wiggins. Garnett in the post. He's
Garnett.
Counted in the Laker lead has been cut down to just 6
There he goes again,
points in
Indy.
the bucket
Oh.
from Kevin Garnett. Here's Williams. Wiggins with the block. And they get it back. And Tang gets it to
What do you
go.
mean? I'll just start shooting. I haven't shot because I don't need it
Got
yet.
6.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Again, Williams missing.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
To the paint. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Kevin Garnett.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Here's Huertas. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 4th assist in this one.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively, and this lead, I think, is headed up.
Now here's Muhammad. It's
Body
through
them
for a
and
second
them make
basket.
it.
He's now 2 for 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Wiggins drives in. That evens the score. Wiggins has got 6.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
And the Lakers call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play.
Are you guys
a
done?
game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Holder look on the floor for Minnesota. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Russell kicks to Hibbert. Bryant gets a wide open look.
Damn.
And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, if this... Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
Hey, for Zach LaVine, the dunk contest last season was his coming out party to the world. He put on a show that everybody in the NBA was buzzing about.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, but they've also protected the paint extremely well. You see that in their block shot totals, but also they've altered a lot of shots.
And for LaVine and his dunking, if you saw him in college or last season, you knew he was a very special player in the air.
Well, LaVine can be one of the great all-time dunkers with his height and ability to lift off. He gets airborne so effortlessly that there are few that can match his power and finesse once he's airborne.
And stolen by Hibbert. And Russell with the basket on the assist by Williams. Russell's got the game tied up here for Los Angeles. Timberwolves on offense. Towns dishes to Pekovic.
Right,
and the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
It's all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
And finished off by Bass.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this, where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss. How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Fade away. Pekovic passes to Towns.
There we go.
And he
was in there forever, dog.
I
was waiting for that.
Call. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Hibbert kicks to Williams. Stolen by Levine. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the inside. Kicks it out to Prince. At the top of the key, Towns. Rebound by Williams.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Prince outside. 3-pointer. But they recover it. Here's Pekovic. And the first.
Nice. I'm 1 for 7. You're 0 for 7 on 3-point line. Nice. I only have all I have is fucking Clark and Kobe.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
Think of the aim. They're not shooters. Like,
really been playing well.
Kobe's shooter, nigga.
I just love that.
I stuck with Kobe too. I haven't got his shot on.
His play on D has been a huge factor for them as he continues to get steal after steal.
And guys, as the game moves on, I think he should continue to be aggressive defensively to keep ball handlers off balance.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
And on the floor for Byron Scott as we get into the second half. Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Russell is up there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Hibbert in at the 5 down low. And Towns drops them both. Karl Anthony Towns didn't come into the previous year as the most highly touted prospect, Clark, but his play last year at Kentucky would change that.
No question about it. People knew he was going to be good, Kevin, but few saw him being this good. He showed he could do a little bit of everything as a Kentucky big.
And guys, with Towns, he is so valuable in every aspect of the game. Really great at both ends of the floor. His defense is as strong as it gets for a first-year player.
It's stolen by Randall. Outside, Kobe. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And it's Hibbert missing.
Make that fucking easy layup.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint. And perhaps the biggest plus about Towns is his upside. I mean, he's shown that he can make big strides in his level of play. Already good at shooting from outside and can play either post spot too.
The Lakers have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
Oh my!
He's off on the second. On occasions last year, the Lakers were all right on offense. Other times, they were just
almost fouled. I went to the side too. It's crazy how you can do that in there.
And their ball
like move left to right.
Use some work. A lot of ISOs last season, and it killed a lot of the flow the team had in the half court.
Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Clark, what you know about Sade? Smooth operator, but I agree with you. I think we're all seeing that right now.
Yes, indeed.
Here's Clarkson. Good D by Rubio.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up. They've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots. And last season, really a tale of two halves for the Wolves. When Ricky Rubio returned from injury, they just looked so much more in sync as a team.
Now, here's Rubio.
He's not playing defense, but
he hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Levine.
And really,
I didn't touch you. I moved to the side.
An official has to make.
Yeah, but
I
in
jumped
this case,
in the air.
I think you got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
There's the screen. Pass it to Towns. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Bryant.
How about the reaction time on that pass? Quick.
That was weak, though. He has a slow ass shot. That's twice he gets blocked like that.
Wiggins dishes to Jang. It's deflected. One-on-one fast break. And it's going to be 2 free throws. True contact on the shot.
Take a look at what Clarkson's been doing. He has 8 points. He's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
And it also shows you the importance of intelligence as a defender because he has been a nightmare on the ball.
Well, the Wolves improved just very slightly last year in terms of wins, Clark. The quality of play on the floor, though, was visible.
Yeah, and, you know, the team's point differential was a lot better with Rubio in the lineup. They did have some big wins over quality teams, and Rubio's impact was certainly noticeable. I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey, he's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one, although if he missed it, I might have. And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
And Towns gets it to go.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
And now Minnesota on the fast break. And it's Wiggins missing.
Oh, boy, that would have been a nice alley-oop.
Boy, really liked the thought on that play, but didn't quite get it executed. Almost made a spectacular play.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
No good on that.
Dog, fuck.
You look at the second half, and you can point to missed opportunities, especially at the foul line, as one of the main reasons for this loss, if they go on to do that here.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Shabazz Muhammad comes in for Zach LaVine, and Jones subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Jones sets the pick for Towns. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Randall. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. That's 10 points for Julius Randle.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Chang, a screen. Jones for three. A rebound by the Lakers. Nance has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Where's this? Passes to Randall. There's the bucket. Good. Now just a 3-point Minnesota lead.
That's because I'm playing defense. Like when I play defense, if I'm like right there, like it's gonna be a steal. It kind of hesitates it.
Well executed.
I think it's because of that simulation bullshit you have it on. I noticed that too.
Well, that's
because I'm spamming next right away, right after the shot. I don't know if that's what matters, but I'm spamming next. You're ready already. See, there we go. See?
And it's good.
You did it right there.
And that keeps him perfect from the field.
I'm telling you too much already. Told you too much.
And very little
try to fast break me right there. Oh, there we go.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
So it's the Timberwolves now after the basket by the Lakers. This is the Wiggins. All alone. That one off the back iron and out.
Nobody even close to him, and he
go there, Kobe.
Well,
I missed Kobe's shots.
Just how explosive Andrew Wiggins can be in the air. I mean, had a handful of huge dunks throughout the course of the season. He's going to make a lot of posters during his NBA career.
Brandon Bass is checked in for the Lakers. Williams comes in for Clarkson.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Well, Greg, you're right. It's clear to see with Wiggins. He is already fearless with his dunks. Clark, he'll go right at any big man with impunity and finish over him.
Yeah, and I think people knew he was a special dunker, but they didn't know how aggressive he would be in attacking the basket. That's where he surprised folks.
Moves back up. And Towns lays it in. And it's a 6-point Minnesota lead.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
There's the screen. Wiggins drives in. Chang, a screen. Back to Wiggins. Right wing. 5 to shoot. Puts it up from 15. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
And finished off by Bass.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Mark down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Some changes for Minnesota. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Gorgie Dang. Garnett comes in for Tom. And Tayshaun Prince subbed in for Wiggins. Russell, he's checked in for the Lakers. Garnett against Bass. And it's Garnett penetrating. And Pekovic kicks to Garnett. Pekovic with a screen. Good. Garnett's got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Well, there was a time when the media had written off Shabazz Muhammad as an impact player.
We should be tighter right now.
Yeah, it certainly did. I mean, he improved in every facet of the game, and sometimes
this thing is up right now.
To write guys off a little too soon, Kevin. The media in general, not you in particular. He's been a big-time performer for the Wolves.
That's all I hear.
And for Muhammad, it's weird that so many fans had given up on a player just after his rookie season. I mean, he's vindicated anyone who stuck with him after his slow rookie start.
That's all I hear, you know.
And for Muhammad, a lot of it had to do with the hype he got.
I'll be working you with a good team too, bitch.
His age situation. So when he struggled, people were too quick to write him off.
I'll be working you with a good team too.
He can ball.
Here's Russell. 15 points in the game. He feeds it to Bass. He dishes it to Williams. Here's Hibbert. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Kevin Garnett. And who has been a greater enigma than Roy Hibbert? A guy who can look like an
finally, dog.
One game and an undrafted free agent the next.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing the kind of swings Roy has had. He's been really good at times. Sometimes he gets in his own way with overthinking things, but I think he's got everything he needs to be an upper-tier center, upper echelon center. Just has lacked consistency the last year or 2.
Now here's Prince. Another miss by Minnesota. To the paint. Here's Bass. And that one is hammered home.
He power surged that one down. Wow.
Yeah, good term to use. One of the game's top dunkers for sure.
Folks, that's not a petty, not a Manny. That's a facial. And on the topic of Hibbert, he was an enigma in college, had a very encouraging junior season, looked like a future lottery pick, and then that uninspiring senior season, which kind of dropped his draft stock considerably.
You know, going back to Hibbert, last season was a perfect example of what we're talking about in terms of consistency. One game he puts up 22 and 8, the next game 2 and 1. But you know, every team in the league would like to be in the Roy Hibbert game once the light finally goes on and stays
that shit out of here, boy.
Consistency, the challenge for Hibbert.
That shit is swatted, boy. Come on, Indy. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Nance down low.
Oh.
By Prince. And the
wide open. Even niggas wide open,
he is
Indy.
an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really
nice
points.
Big turnovers right there.
As the Lakers gain possession. Lakers trail by 4. Got a piece of it. Muhammad with the steal. Pekovic with a screen. From deep, Prince. That's tipped. But they get it back. Garnett kicks to Jones.
What are you doing?
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
That's 2 unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
And one thing you can't do is string together those kinds of possessions. It can snowball and hurt.
Well, he actually did a nice job there reading how that shot was going to come off the rim perfectly. I mean, that can make up for any height disadvantage.
Nice.
Nikola Pekovic.
Oh, you're breaking up right now. I can't even
Last
hear you.
season, an injury-filled one for Nikola Pekovic. Played only 31 games before he was sidelined Clark with an Achilles injury.
Yeah, and you know, he wasn't even playing quite up to par before the injury, Kevin. After shooting well over 50% in each of his first 4 seasons, he dropped to under 43% last year.
Jones, no luck.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be, he's not making that one.
With 1 on the clock, can't get it to fall.
Damn.
And that's going to do it for the... And thanks for joining us again as the 4th quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Lakers trail by 4. Levine is out there with Jones. Then there's Tayshaun Prince. Then there's Pekovic. And it's Garnett in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
The good old pick and roll, Indy.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand
Good
jam.
old pick and roll.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Get dressed. Get dressed.
Garnett, the screen.
Where you going, Indy? Where you going, bud? Where you going? Indy, where you going, dog? Pause it, nigga. What are you doing? Your opponent has left the match. Oh, no. It was like a tie game. But he was lagging. So, who got the win? I can hear you.
On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K
What are you gonna do? Restart your shit or
we have
what?
the 2nd annual Hey Guys.
Alright. Indy was getting that sauce.